Test. Yo. Okay, I don't know what was happening earlier, but like, yeah, we had some technical difficulties, bro. Let me go ahead and open up the. What's up? Why is your room so dark? Shoot, sorry, bro. Yeah, I was just configuring my microphone just now, but the reason my room is so dark is because I have the lights off. I could turn them on though, and actually maybe that's a better idea. But actually, I think the reason. Okay, so right now my monitors are black because I don't have anything open, but when I open something up, my screen's gonna go white and it's gonna brighten my face. But yeah, I mean my my room is dark because it's nighttime. that's the reason why. But look at actually. Can you see this? Wait, hang on. What the heck? Oh crap. I just moved the wrong thing. Look at this. Blueberries, bro. Blueberries, Greek yogurt, and brown sugar. I didn't put in any peanut butter this time, but bro. Oh yeah. So let's go ahead and come over here. Let's see, what were we doing? So AI crash. So we're still fixing a couple of the bugs here and there. But once I'm done with all that, we should be chilling. We should be good to go. Blueberries, yeah, bro. Yeah. No, frozen ones though. I'm not doing the fresh ones. That'd be too much. I don't have that much money. But like the frozen ones, bro. Buying a big bag, it's like $5-6 or something like that. Let me try on some music too. Alright. There we go, there we go. Okay, I think we're good to go. I do have to go for like a few minutes, in about 30 minutes to do my laundry, but other than that, I should be good to go for a while. I got a new haircut yesterday, bro. Dang, bro. Fire. What type? What type? Let me guess, actually. You got a mohawk, bro. Wait, no. I know what haircut you got, bro. I know what haircut. Hang on. Bro, did you get this, bro? Yo. You gotta let me know what type of haircut, bro. So I wonder what caused the big lag. I'm gonna try doing a huge battle and then hopefully I can redo the air lag. I wonder if it was just server lag though. It could have just been server lag, but I remember at some point like a bunch of stuff started freezing and everything. But yeah, let's see. You got the pineapple? Dang, bro. Nah, I've seen the pictures though. You got the who lives in a pineapple under the sea type haircut, bro. Pineapple. Did you actually? Nah, bro. Bro, please don't tell me, bro. Please don't tell me. No. Bro. Infinite aura loss if this is the scenario, bro. If this is the scenario we're in, that's an infinite aura loss, bro. Alright. Okay, so yeah, it feels like I can't remake the bug. I'm gonna keep trying though. I think I need more. So I'm gonna spawn a bit more as well, and then I'm gonna try and spawn some more enemies too. And then hopefully I can get it to have the crash happen. It might just be a case where it's not gonna happen. And maybe it is working. It was just like a bunch of server lag, because that could also be the case. And if that's the case, it means I gotta put some more timers on a lot of my stuff. So yeah, everything is trying to freeze up. But they're not. It's not that they're like glitching out. I think it's just server lag. So why are they frozen? That's the real question. I'm gonna have to figure out where in the code, because yeah, some of these guys, they're just like standing still, right? Like this guy, he's just like standing there. So I wonder what's causing that. Yeah, I mean, they go back to normal after a while, so I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna look through the code on, and it seems to only be happening with the hog, so I'm gonna check the hog script and kind of figure out why it's kind of glitching out like that. Oh. Oh. I cut it when the holiday started, so I won't meet anyone at school. Smart, bro, smart. Actually, bro, that reminds me, for the holiday, wait, no, bro, dang, bro. Hopefully it grows back by then. If you actually did get a pineapple, that'd be funny. But yeah, no, yeah, I'm actually going what is it, snowboarding, and like I live right by the mountains right now, so it's like not super expensive either, but it's like the second time I've gone snowboarding in my life, bro. It's gonna be crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna take some pictures and stuff, and then I'm gonna maybe show it on stream or something next time. But yeah, because of that, I am taking my laptop with me, but because that, it's gonna be like a 3-day trip with my family. But it's gonna be weird because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream the game development, but I know I can do game development, so I'm probably gonna work on the game, but off stream, just because I can't bring like my microphone and everything. I mean, maybe I could. Yeah, I mean, technically I could. It'd just be kind of weird. Maybe, yeah. I think I'll do it offline. But yeah, I'm still gonna be working on everything. But yeah, we'll see. So yeah, this Tuesday, I think, that's when I get back. So I should be able to stream from Tuesday and beyond. Unless I get in a situation where I am able to stream, in which case maybe I will. We'll see. Oh yeah, so I also need to make sure to give all the players that damaged the entity items, so I think I need to make a function for this too. So entity functions dot give items. Oh shoot. That was my alarm. So having a laptop is convenient. Yeah, bro, very true. Cause I can take this with me, so I can. Crazy thing, like this whole setup that I'm like working on right now, it's like a, what is it, movable, meaning like, yeah, like if I need to go through like an airplane or something, I can bring it with me and everything, and that's actually pretty nice. But yeah, bro, it's pretty nice. But I mean, you know, like the reason my brother even gave me the laptop in the first place was because he actually doesn't like video game like laptops and stuff, because like heat up and they're like kind of loud and stuff. But like for me, like I think it's super useful because you can take it around with you and everything. And the thing is, like, how they work is they work harder when it's plugged in. So like when it's not plugged in, it's like less powerful, but it's still really good. Yeah, I like them a lot. So yeah, I just bought it off of him basically because he got like a desktop thing. So we need the attacked by table, damaged by I mean, and then we also need, let's see. I'm actually gonna go into the old Hogstate machine and see how I did it over here. I did some like weird, yeah bro, like this is not a good way to do it, but yeah, I should not have done it like this. This is kind of weird, but I will use some of this stuff here. Whoops. There we go. Oh yeah, what was I doing? I need to close some of these scripts. There's a few too many. So yeah, it's gonna check if player entity is player. So it's gonna go through each of the players inside damaged by 4. Actually, how did I do it over here? Entity amount. in Dimish by. And then there we go. And this is gonna be module dot. Player ID number. I don't know what all this is for, but I mean... Oh, this is just a guard class, okay. So I need... Alright, this is NTF, so I'm just gonna do module dot. And this is player F, so I'm gonna have to pull up here. I had a laptop, but I cooked it because it had a download speed of a snail. Yeah, bro. Sometimes it's just like that, bro. Nah, I mean... Bro, slow laptops, bro. It's just unfortunate sometimes like that, bro. Yeah, I mean, thankfully this laptop works well for downloading, so I'm able to do that. But, yeah, bro. Download speed, upload speed, those are so important, especially like, bro, like if you're watching YouTube, bro, you gotta slow download speed, bro. That'd be unfortunate. Yeah, things like that, like the amount of time everything takes just adds up. That's why, like, even like for like my game development, this laptop, if it was better, it'd shave off a lot of time, because like a lot of the time I spend is like waiting for the game to load and everything. So that sort of thing, like if you have a good laptop, don't even have to worry about it. But yeah, I mean, until then, bro, until then I'm just gonna be rolling with this one. I have been like looking into like modding the laptop though, like getting like custom, not RAM, because like, bro, the RAM prices, bro, unfortunate. But I mean like upgrading like my SSD and stuff, because right now I think I have like 1 terabyte worth of storage. It's either that or 750 gigs. And for me, because like I have to download a lot of like music stuff, like samples and everything, so it's starting to like fill up right now. Like it's not even like from video games, it's just like samples and like custom like backups and everything. It took 4 minutes to fully load YouTube. That's what I'm saying, bro. No, at that point, bro, just use your phone, bro. Just use your phone, bro. But after I finish this function, I gotta go do my laundry, so that's gonna be like maybe like 5 minutes, because I just gotta take it from the dryer to the washer. But I'm gonna have to head over there once I finish this function though. Let's see. I could probably just blow this whole thing actually. I mean, yeah, that looks about right. That looks about right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, and then over here, where the enemy dies, I'm just gonna do an external given loot table. That way, like if this function accidentally runs twice or something weird, it's not gonna give the player multiple drops. So I'm just gonna do it like this. There we go. And then damage. Oh wait, but this is a... The problem is that this is a function outside. This is kind of weird. I think what I gotta do here how do I call death and then with the arguments is the question. So where does the death event fire? Fire's here. Maybe I'll pass arguments here. Yo, how's it going, bro? How's it going? Right now we're just working on the game, you know. I'm working on the Hog State machine right now. Basically just the Hog AI. And yeah, it's going alright, it's going alright. See, I'm probably gonna just pass everything here, so or damaged by looted by, and then what else did I need? Drop table. Damaged by drop table given loot. So yeah, drop table is probably gonna be right here, and then that all that is a, and I actually have it over here as well. Just a small table full of items that the entity is gonna drop. Kind of like that, perfect. So yeah, with that I can just call all those arguments here. Yeah, this is kind of weird. I'm probably gonna have to redo this a different day. But I mean, for now, yeah, it should be good. Dang, all this code looks scary, bro. Bro, no worries, bro. Don't worry. It looks scary to me too, so yeah, it's just like that, bro. But that's the dev life, bro. That's the dev life. And then what was it? Drop table. Maybe it should be called loot table. Whoops. I think it should be called loot table. Looted by. I'm gonna rename it. Yeah. Or actually, Control F, and then every time I write drop table, I'm gonna replace it with loot table. And I can just do this, boom, and it replaced everything. I can do, and then yeah, here I'm just gonna do loot table. And then here, every time I do drops, well, this is kind of weird because I also need the amount of points, and what I might do actually is inside the loot table, I'm gonna put an argument for XP is gonna equal, I think they should all just drop the same amount, so maybe just like 5, and then points is gonna equal 3, and then maybe I shouldn't do it like this though. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do it like this, but I think it's easier like this. So XP and points. Yeah. What is this game about? It's a It's basically like a big RPG where like you can fight stuff, and like you can like farm and everything. So like you can see over here, we got all the trees. These are like fruit trees and stuff. These are trees you can harvest for wood. So there's 3 different types of wood at the moment. And then the map is still work in progress and everything. But yeah, right now I'm working on the abilities for all my weapons. And actually, I might as well just go ahead and kind of show like what it's all about at the moment. So you can see there's like a bunch of different items that you can equip and everything. So like you can see like we can equip like a silver dagger. You can like fight with it and everything. Right at the moment, I'm working on the hogs AI. So you can see like right now they just walk around and like they try and attack the player and everything. And it's like I can fight them and everything. It's gonna error, yeah, because I'm right now working on the system for when they die, they should give items to the player. But yeah, and then like some of the abilities, like this one you can shoot like a little wave. You can use another ability, or actually no, this one just gives extra XP and everything. But there's like different abilities, like this one, if you press 4, you can spawn a portal, and then if you press 4 again, you can spawn a second portal, and then you can go through it and it'll teleport you to like the other side and everything. Or if you want to like, what was the other one? Oh, it spawns some spheres. So you can see like, if I hold down my second ability, it starts spawning spears and everything, and I can just fire them off. And you can see the cooldown right here. And yeah, so that's kind of like the whole idea behind the game. So many weapons. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm working on it. So yeah, you can see like if I open up here, these are like all the items I've added so far. And so yeah, how it works is there's different tiers to each weapon. So you can see tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, or like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. And that's kind of how it's gonna work. Do you have a scythe? Not at the moment, but yeah, I am for sure gonna have a scythe in game. And like how I have it working is basically weapons will kind of evolve from like a low tier, like they'll all start as swords, and then at the 3rd tier it can evolve into a different type of weapons. Like it would start like as a sword, or like a copper sword tier 2, and then it could turn into like a copper scythe maybe tier 3 type of thing. But yeah, right now I'm just fixing up a couple of bugs and making it so the mobs drop items. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is drops equals, and then I'm gonna make a new table inside of here, and I'm gonna import this. There we go. That way I can pass different arguments and I don't have to worry about doing something weird here. My favorite weapon type is scythe. I've actually heard that before from other people as well, which is so interesting because I've never heard it for any other type of weapon. So that's something that's very good to, bro. Next like unique weapon that I'm gonna add probably will be a scythe, because I think you're the 3rd person that said it, which is crazy because yeah, that's the only weapon type that I've heard it from. I guess, bro, scythes are pretty cool though, I won't lie. It's like the Reaper type of thing. Loot table. And actually right here, it's gonna pass in, or actually, yeah, we should be loot table.exp. Loot table, and then damaged by, we're just gonna do it like that. Loot table.drops. And then for the items, item name, inside loot table.drops. And let me make sure that's correct. .drops exp points. Okay, yeah, this should work. Death drops, and we're gonna pass in damaged by loot table and looted by. So the weapons evolve and they look different. Exactly, bro, exactly. So that's like one of the big things that I really wanted to get right, because I think it's fun. I think it's fun to have like a weapon that like looks kind of ugly at first, and then as you upgrade it, it gets cooler looking and everything. So you can see, like, I can come back here as well. That's kind of how I did it with everything. So like if I were to go to the, what is it called? The rapier. So we got the tier 1 rapier. It looks like this. Or tier 1 sword. It starts as a sword, as everything. And then it goes to the tier 2, which looks like this. And then the tier 3, which looks like this. And then it evolves into basically like a rapier. And so yeah, other weapons, like there's the Dragonite sword tier 1. It looks like this. And then it turns into this. And then it turns into a katana at the very final level. But yeah, that's kind of how it looks. Let's hope. I should have finished this up, so I'm gonna go ahead and test these enemies, and hopefully they drop the items when they die. They don't. Oh, dang it. Table expected got nil. So let me go ahead and figure out what's going on right here. Loot table death. So it must be that death event is getting fired from somewhere else. Yeah, this is kind of weird. So actually what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna bring them out here, and it's just gonna be something I'm gonna have to remember to do every time. And then if I do it like that, which I should have, now that I think about it, I should have just been doing that the whole time. There we go. We can just remove all that, and then we can remove all this. Can you add a menu where you can select the look of the weapon so it's previous stages? That's a very good idea. Holy cow. Okay, wait, that's actually a really good idea. I should have thought of that. Wow. No, that's actually true. No, because like if you don't want to like get the ugly, like if I accidentally make a 3rd tier that looks uglier. That's true. Okay, that's true. That's not like a super necessary thing, so I'm gonna add that to the future to-do list. Let me go ahead and pull that up real quick. Future to-do, backlog to-do. There we go. I'll throw it in here. Yeah. So customize tier visual for item. Go back visual tiers. There we go. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll have to do something for that. Yeah, let's see. So got nil. Invalid arguments, so it's damaged by. So it's probably because, yeah, the damage by table is probably nil. So it should be fixed now. Oh yeah, this sword is not that good. Ah, still getting errors. Okay. Nil with drops. I think it's because I'm doing it like this. And actually, since I'm doing this all, I wonder if it's better to, let's see. Maybe I should have these all initialized outside. I think I should. See, I'm probably gonna throw those outside actually. So like right here. do it like that. And then I think that should fix all that. It would be fun if non-intelligent enemies retreat when on low health, like them running away. That would be nice. Yeah, I think that's actually a good idea. But the thing is, like, for low tier enemies like hogs and stuff, I'm probably not gonna add that just because for like the basic enemies, it probably wouldn't be good if someone's trying to level up and they're like super low level. But like how I was planning on doing it was the stronger the enemies, the smarter they get. So, and the way I've made it is that it should be super easy to like kind of change like how the enemies work. Oh, and that drop system is technically working, but it's also kind of not working because it's dropping like a ton of items. But yeah, I was thinking, yeah, like a dynamic intelligence for enemies. I think that's a really good idea. Fair enough. Yeah. But I think that's a good idea. I like that. I like the idea of like having enemies that are like smart enough to like run away when they're about to die or something. And it would have to depend on like the enemy type. Like, I think like goblins, it would make sense to have like the ability to do that. But like for like a jellyfish enemy or something, maybe they can just like accept their death, something like that. I don't know. Alright, so right here where I'm inserting here, I'm gonna also table.insert on given loot player. That way it'll only give one item. So yeah, now when I kill an enemy, it should only drop one item to the player. So let's try finding one enemy real quick. Die. Okay, one item. Let me test it with a couple more enemies. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 enemies. Okay, one item here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Was that too many? I felt like that was a bit too. Wait, let me see. If I kill an enemy here, 1. Oh, I'm still getting extra. Let me see. So, I wonder why it's causing that. It's when I attack multiple times. Okay, I gotta fix that. Yeah, that's really bad. Given the. Oh, so I also have to be checking for if table.find. Given the player, then continue end, kind of like that. And so basically what that's doing is it should prevent the extra enemy loot items. Please add a rain feature. I just like the feel of rain, and a few games have it, and I think it'd be awesome to fight with rain. Good idea, another good idea. I should probably just have this thing open. I was also thinking of having like a. So yeah, with my game, there is a dynamic weather cycle or nighttime cycle, day-night cycle. So maybe I could have it like where different regions like have different like rain and stuff, and like clouds could like go over. I think I could do it where like clouds go over different areas, and you can have rain in different areas. So yeah, I think I might have fixed it there. Let's see. It should just give me 4 items here. Yep, perfect. I think I did it. So yeah, we got the enemies to drop items now. If I come back to the to-do, and I think this is actually fixed. Let me go ahead and remove prints though. I don't think there are any prints, but just in case. There is True P2. What is this? I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, it's from the crafting system. Yeah, I'm gonna remove all that. That is a lot of print statements. I think I'll do this later. I think I'll do that later. Yeah, oh man. But yeah. Let's see. So, oh yeah, also one of the things, I have to do my laundry, so I'll be back in about 10 minutes, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have something playing in the background. Sorry, guys. You guys can go ahead and enjoy my playlist of songs. I'll be back in maybe like 10 minutes, you guys. Sorry about that. I'm back, bro. Let's see. Fair enough. It's been a long time waiting forever, even though it's so dark. I'll never stay, bro. Thank you, bro. Yeah. My bad, you guys. Wait, let me set an alarm real quick. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Bro, come on. Set the alarm for 75 minutes. Alright. There we go. We're chilling, bro. Another 75-minute wait. What was I doing? Oh yeah, sorry. I just finished the remove print statements. Actually, ability causes fire on allies as well. See, I'm gonna have to fix that as well. I sent you a friend request. Can you accept? Yeah, sure, bro. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, bro. There we have it, bro. Yes, sir. Yeah. Let's see. What's actually ability causes. Okay, so that's a problem with the Ashlight script. Let's see. What would that be? I think it's actually in. Probably in here. So when I apply the fire effect, or maybe it's in weapon functions. Probably at the bottom though. Yeah, so it applies get entity field. See, this is the one where it applies the attack. Where does it apply effects? If hit callback, artist callback. So yeah, they should only be running for enemies. Self model. I wonder why it's doing this. Is this the one that checks for enemies? Okay, let's see. Let me open up weapon functions. Wait, this is weapon functions. So we initialize the weapon. Enable attack, which is this. Where does it check for enemies? I wonder if it's somewhere else. I thought I would have put it here. Maybe it's in effect functions. It must be, oh, cause I'm applying the damage. Damage model, no kill. Wait, no. Damage model, there we go. So what I gotta do is I gotta make a function that checks for function module dot is enemy for model, and I think it should just follow all this. I think that looks right. There we go, yeah, that's good. So I can basically just pull is enemy and it should run right here. Is enemy this is an effect function, so maybe I already have a function for it actually. Oh, I already have a function for this. Let me make sure these are the same. Behavior, enemies.name, other.name. Yeah, I think these are actually the same, so I'm actually going to use entity functions one, because they're technically the same, I'm pretty sure. And either way, if is as enemy, so I can do is enemy self model other model. Okay. Or if it's not enemy, then return end. There we go. And so yeah, with this effect functions, I don't actually think I need this. And for all this, I could just use the function, but I think I'm not going to change all this just because I don't think I should be doing that. So yeah, I think that's going to fix that. I don't really have to test it because I'm pretty sure that's going to fix that. Other classes like warrior, mage, healer, and tank. I was thinking about it. I might have it more where like you can technically play as a class, but like it's gonna be more from like your skills and your weapons and everything and your gear, instead of based off of like a specific class that you pick by name. That's kind of how I'm planning on doing it, but it very well could change and I could just add classes, but I don't think I will. I don't, because yeah, I like it more like when you can just like do whatever you want basically. And it might be bad in the way that like you're not like limited to like specific gear, but like one of the things, like if you've ever played like Destiny 2, that game is like a class based where like you have to like play as one class, and like for games like that, like I wish I could play like as different classes like in different situations without making like a new character. And so because of that, I think I'm probably gonna do no classes. If that makes sense. So yeah, let me go ahead and test this real quick. So if I use my ability 4, alright, so it knocks back the characters, but I mean that's fine. Add effect not a valid member. Let's see if I can at least, if I attack these guys, it shouldn't cut. Okay, nice. So I fixed that. But the reason I'm getting this error is because I think, yeah, I need to add the ticker. So I'm just gonna enable that real quick. Although I think yeah. Let's see what things it needs. So it needs the add effect event. And so actually right here where I'm doing this, Instead of doing it like this, I'm going to do entity functions get add effect function. And I'm going to do it for remove effect as well. There we go, nice. I once tried making a necromancy game, but I dropped it in the middle. Yeah, bro, it's hard to stay consistent to a game. But I mean, one of the things I wanted to make sure was that I would stay consistent to this game at least, because I mean, I just want to make sure to like at least publish, because like I mean, the thing is I've worked on a lot of games as well, and just like it's hard to stay consistent. It's hard to like keep working on the same game for such a long time. But to me, like once I decided to like work on this game, and like I decided to like set my time to it, like I've been able to put in time, and I don't know, it's just you have to decide. You have to make sure number one is something you care about, number two you want to do it at least, and you feel like you can do it. And once you do that, like I've been working on this game for like about a year now, and so far like I'm not feeling burnt out at all or anything. Maybe I'll take like a week-long break like once in a while, but like I feel like I've been able to put in the hours and everything. The reanimate feature was finished with some bugs. Oh shoot, that's actually nice. With the necromancy game, were you making a game that's similar to like, there's one game called Right Click to Necromance. Was it like a game like this? I remember playing this game a long time ago. This game is actually really fun. Something like this would be fun. What type of game were you making? That sounds interesting though. That's the one that I was just talking about. That's like the only necromancy game like I've ever played. But that one was pretty fun. I like necromancy, the idea of it. But yeah, let's see. The ability should add effect is not a valid member of. Oh, okay. I gotta fix that too. So right here, there we go, perfect. And I can just do entity f dot get entity event. I could probably do it like this too. Perfect. What the? Oh, there we go. Alright, nice. So, no more errors. Perfect. So, yeah, no more errors. Nice. We fixed that bug and everything. Uh-oh. Network ownership. On parts welded to anchored parts. I actually don't think I need to be doing all this network ownership stuff with this. I was doing this for the humanoids, but I think it's probably best if I don't do it every single. It was a game called Mancer's Rise, where you can do a lot of stuff like pyromancy, electromancy, necromancy, and necromancy is my favorite, so I was making that first. Bro, is it okay if I try it? Is it okay if I test the game, bro? That sounds kind of fun. I want to try it out. Yeah, just let me know, and I would like to be able to test it, unless it's not in a public phase, which no worries if that's the case, no worries. Like, yeah, at the moment my game isn't in a public phase as well, so I'm not able to run it either, so it's understandable if I'm unable to test it. I should fix that. Alright. You forgot to advertise your Discord server. Oh, did I? Oops. Wait, hang on. Oh, wait, do I not? Am I not linking it in my live streams? Da 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 da. Live. Oh shoot, I don't have it linked. Wait, I should probably link that. Oops. Yeah, I'll link it next stream, bro. Whoopsies. Yeah, maybe for now, cause like in the end, it's not like I'm trying to like grow my Discord server or anything. It's just if like the dedicated people want to join it, then they can join it basically. Let's see. There's absolutely nothing in it. It's just a random one-shot sword and a few noobs. And right click and to reanimate, and you can command them to attack with left click. Absolutely unplayable, pretty bland to be honest, bro. I mean, no worries, bro. It sounds interesting. I wanna try it out, bro. Bro, you know what? I'm gonna look it up, bro. If I can find it, I'm gonna test it right now, bro. We're gonna test it today, bro. We're gonna test it today. Is it one of these? I feel like I look up this, bro. These games have nothing to do with the title. Oh yeah, I can't find it. Shoot. Ah, darn it didn't pop up. Bro, if you've got a link, bro, show it. Send it, bro. Yeah, so I think I finished all the to-dos on the bugs that I was trying to fix. So I think I'm good to start working back on the... Oh yeah, and I just finished the Hogs Give drops. Proximity prompt to summon NPC troops. So yeah, I'm good to start working on the ability systems again. I haven't released it yet. I need to verify my age with the ID. Oh yeah, bro. Bro, that ID stuff, bro. Nah, Roblox is going crazy with it. Which I haven't updated in like 12 years. Yeah, bro. Nah, I mean like... I don't know why they ask for like the ID and everything. That stuff is kind of shady, bro. But yeah, I kind of just did it because I do like development for the game and everything, which it kind of just helps a lot of this stuff. But yeah, if I didn't have to, I would have never done it, bro. It's just like I've noticed like a lot of companies recently have been like pushing all the age verification, like the ID and everything, like Discord, Roblox, YouTube too. Bro, it's crazy, bro. It's honestly really crazy. Now to get my ID, I gotta touch some grass and get it updated. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. No, I'm not trying to touch that grass, bro. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep working on the ability system. Let's see. So we're probably working in the... So So yeah, wait, no, the proximity prompt is already working, but it's not consuming anything. So kind of what I have to do here is, oh, inability functions. And actually, while I'm over here, there's a couple things I gotta do. Server storage, entity storage. Yeah, I need to enable the ticker, which, oh, I already did. And then, yeah, this is already enabled as well. We're chilling. Knock model. Yeah, we're gonna pull this up real quick and then let's see. Maybe it's not ability. It's probably ability module. Yeah, there we go. Over here, I just need to figure out how I'm consuming. I think it's this. So I'm gonna basically pull up all this on the right here, and then in the proximity prompt, which I guess I'm connecting over here. Or wait, those teen developers are crazy. Yeah, bro, there's some crazy developers out there. No, it's going crazy. Oh. No, but like there's some cracked developers. There's some crazy people out there. Where's my proximity prompt? Oh, there it is. Perfect. So right here, right before I spawn stuff, I'm basically just gonna check the player's values. So I'm also gonna need player functions, so require reps dot modules dot player functions. There we go, there we go. Mana consumption. So we're gonna have to pass those in args probably. And we're gonna get the model from, actually maybe I shouldn't call it model because I already have a variable called model, so I'll call it current model, or current character actually. And we'll just do it like this. And then over here, kind of like that, and then we're just gonna do argstat for all these. Yes, sir. And then I'm gonna also turn back on the music. We're gonna pull up this one. This one actually. Yes, sirree. Alrighty. So basically, yeah, with all this, we've already checked the amount to consume, and now all we have to do is consume it. And so we're gonna do that. Yeah, right here. This is how I did it. It's kind of weird. There's probably, I probably shouldn't be. Actually, yeah, it doesn't really matter. And then times 0.1, I think that should just be. Kind of like that, and then over here, instead of doing it like that, we're gonna do it like this. And I think I tabbed things over, so I'm gonna untab it. And then effect f, I just need to import that local effect f equals, and then require dot helper modules dot effect functions. Maybe it's this actually. Yeah, there we go. There we go, and then we're gonna have to spawn it with arguments for that. So right here, I'm going to pass an extra character. Mana consumption, health consumption, mana consumption percent, and then actually I think I do need lifetime and everything too. Yeah, lifetime, health, and follow. Yeah. Actually, follow is just no, just health and lifetime, I think. Yeah. Kind of like that, and then we're just gonna pass all those over here. So do we ever use character though? I don't think we ever use this. I don't think I need follow. Actually, yeah. So let's go ahead and connect everything. So we have set up position, minute consumption. For now, I'll just set it to 10. So it's gonna cost 10 to spawn like a troop. Actually, that's maybe a little bit too OP. I'll do it 20. And just to make sure that people don't spam it, I'm also gonna do mana consumption percent equals 10. So it's gonna cost 30 technically, but that's just gonna prevent people from like spamming it, like if they have like a ton of mana. And yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with the health. But yeah, health and lifetime. So lifetime equals 60 times 3. There we go. And I think that should be everything. Okay, let's test this. So basically it should just work exactly how it used to work, but now instead of costing nothing, I should only be able to it should cost 30 mana every time I spawn a new troop. Let's go ahead and see if that works. So if I come up here into this thing, I press E. Uh-oh, it's not working. So I'm gonna go ahead and then try and figure out what's going on. Mana. I'm gonna do some prints actually, so print. So we're gonna do print 1, and then right here, I feel like it would pass here. If it does get broken, it'd probably be around here. And then if it gets to here, then it should have already spawned the thing. So let's see which one it ends at, and then I can fix it from there. I'm gonna assume it's gonna stop at print 2 though. I feel like something with this might be making it bug out. Let's see. So if I come up here, yeah, it stops at print 2. Okay, that's kind of what I was expecting. So right here, we're getting the player's max mana consumption percent. I'm gonna print out the arguments too then. So that should print out the max mana and mana. And then yeah, that should, let's see. What should those be? It should just be 100 out of 100 though, so. Oh, you know what? I think I need to multiply by max mana. Now that I think about it. Yeah, because 100 over 100 is 1. Yeah, this math is wrong. Wait, it should be multiplied by max mana. Or wait. Or no. Because that's a decimal. I think this one's wrong actually. This should be 0.1. There we go. Let me try making a game. Bro, yeah, that would be awesome, bro. I'll be the first one to play it, bro. That sounds fun. And yeah, I could like give you a pointer here and there too. Humanoid is not a member of Astrolated Monolith. I'm probably using like dot model or something, but that means yeah, whoops. So that's gonna be current model. There we go. Is the server size big or normal? So I was hoping if I can, I want it to be big, like 50 players. But chances are, if the server's too laggy to like handle that, it's gonna be as many players before the server starts to lag, basically. Because I think it'd be fun to have like a ton of players in one server. But at the same time, if it lags, I can't do that. I cannot be doing something like that. But yeah, I think, yeah, that's the plan though. So right now it's set to 50, but at the same time, I've never tested it with more than like 2 people, so I really don't know. So yeah, that's one of the things. I don't have enough people to test the game, which is unfortunate, but I'm planning on doing like a whole thing on my Discord, which maybe I should be growing my Discord, because I'm gonna have like a testing phase in maybe like a few months or something, where I'm gonna do a lot of like a large scale testing, but I need some players for that, which I didn't think about that. I'll just have like a bunch of random people play it maybe. Okay, nice, it worked. So I spawned the dude, but like he's up there. He's also not falling through the world. That's weird. 50 is too big. I don't know how MMORPG games even run. That's true, yeah. So we'll have to see. That's one of the things I want to figure out, like on the stress test. So I'm gonna try running 50, and if it's too laggy, which chances are it will be, I'm gonna try at 20. I'm gonna try, or I might try going down in 10, so like 50, 40, 30, 20, and I would assume 20 is gonna work. 20 seems like pretty handleable. But yeah, of course there's also a lot of optimization I have to do. But yeah, let's see. So I'm gonna keep those for now. Let's see. But yeah, I do have it set up so that a lot of the stuff that's running, I also want to have it set up so that if there's no players in the location, it's just not going to run a lot of the stuff. So chances are it shouldn't take too much to like run the game, and a lot of the stuff is handled on the client anyways, like the whole like inventory and everything. Actually, some of it is still on the server, so maybe it will still lag. I'm not exactly sure. We'll see, bro. We'll see. Oh man. Yeah, we're skipping this. So I spawned troop, but I think the hitbox is on the different collision group. Yeah, what collision group are some of these on? Block. World. Okay, these should be all on world. There we go. Let's see how this goes. My internet keeps cutting out. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's still running. Okay, there we go. So yeah. Nice. So yeah, now I can't spam the ability. So I can spawn 3, and then that's basically about it. And then if I come over here, I can still fight the enemies and everything. So if I come over and then... And I can spawn another guy too. There we go. So we can have the 4th guy. And they're just like little assistants to help fight and everything. Nice. Oh, I didn't get drops for that though. That's a problem. I know how to fix that though. So all I have to do is, let's see, and over here where I'm calling the death drops, if it's not a player, it's gonna get that player value from the entity. So basically what that means is inside the entity, where is it? Replicated storage, server storage, Astrolite troop value. Or am I putting it in here? Maybe it's not here. I think I have it in the companion system. Stats default, mechanical stats, attributes, player, there we go. See, I threw it in attributes. And then basically all I have to do is set the player value here. Are there any secret weapons, like some that are uncraftable, that we have to find or do a trial for something? Not at the moment, but I am planning on having like weapons that can only be dropped from like enemies, like maybe like a bone sword from like a skeleton, or like a goblin spear or something from like a goblin armor from goblins. I think that'd be fun. And actually, yeah, that's a good idea. I like that idea where like you can like get like unique items from specific areas. But yeah, I did have a like an idea for that. I just haven't like really put it like on a log or anything. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be fun. So let's keep going. Let's see. So basically all I have to do over here in the follow, actually let's see, entity is the model, which means I can just go into the Astrolite troop state machine, and then in the setup function with the arguments, if I get entity field parameter model, I'm gonna get the, what is it called, player dot value equals args dot follow summoner. I think that should work. So yeah, basically what should happen now is when you get one of your troops gets a kill, you should get the loot for it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and test that. So if I were to come over here and then spawn a bunch of dudes, value of type nil cannot be converted to number. Uh-oh. Cannot be converted to number. Cannot be converted to number. Oh wait, I think am I passing the player ID? Oh, a troll weapon would be good. Imagine if someone obtains a Thinking a nice word and it damages him when he's bro. Nah, that's just evil, bro. That's just evil, bro. The self-sacrifice weaponry, bro. That'll be a fun troll though. Maybe like as a troll. That'll be kind of funny. Troll items. If I ever did that, that would be like a. No, that's an interesting idea for sure. Bro, that would be funny though. Maybe like one item that does that. Like I don't. If I have too many, that'd be kind of annoying. No, like you get like a super OP weapon and then it just kills you in one shot. Kills yourself in one shot, bro. Oh my. But I think this player value is a number. Let me double check real quick. Yeah, it's a number. Okay. So what that means is this is kind of weird. This is kind of weird. Actually, where am I setting the value? I think it's the player ID though, so all I have to do is right here, I can do like a player ID. Get player ID. Uh-oh. Where do I get the ID? How was I doing it earlier? I did it somewhere in here as well. Yeah, where did I set it real quick? It'd probably be in external functions and then creating companion, player to get user ID. Alright, so it's gonna be like that. And I'm probably gonna put that in player functions as well. I played a game once thinking it was so nice. I had a scythe called Breath of the Hades. That was a cool weapon, but it took health instead of energy. Yeah, bro. That is the thing. I think some things like that, as long as it's like named in a description, it would be good. But yeah, doing anything but simplified the code. Yeah, bro. But that's the way, bro. Keep it complex. Nah, I'm kidding. Yeah. I'm probably gonna go over a lot of this code later in the future and try and clean up a lot of it. But for now, it's just get it working, get it going. That's the number one priority for now, at least. But yeah, later on is when I'm gonna do a lot of the other stuff, like fixing up dot get player ID. Return player.user ID. So we'll do it like that, and then let's see, instead of over here, we're gonna do plrf dot get player ID and then player, and then we're gonna pass the player ID and throw it over here. And right here, player ID. There we go. Yes, sir. Bro, I ran out of Greek yogurt. I'm gonna have to refill. I'm gonna have to refill for sure. So basically, when these guys get a kill, I should get loot. Go and kill my enemies. I might have spawned too many. Uh-oh. They might die here. Wait, whoops. I didn't think about that. Get a kill, guys. Get a kill. My little teammates. Oh my. Now they're about to get cooked. I need to spawn another. Fight for me. Fight for me. And I can't hit any of them to make sure that it's working. Alright, they're gonna kill this guy. Come on, give me the loot. Nice, okay, you saw I didn't attack anything and I got the loot. So everything is working, thankfully. Oh, my dude just got cooked. Yeah, get another kill, get another kill. Nice. Alright, I'm just gonna finish these guys off. Oh crap, what's that? Values is not a valid number. Model Ashlight Troop. Function death. Oh, it's because it's checking at non-existing entity. That makes sense. So the problem is that over here, it's running it for entities that have already died, so they don't exist anymore. So I have to number one check if the entity even exists. So if not entity or module.entity exists, entity, then continue end. And that's just gonna make sure that the entity exists in the first place. And if it does, then we can start checking other stuff. And I think, yeah, that should work. Let me do one more try. Let me do one more check on the game. And then I can start modularizing the monolith from when it spawns. It's gonna be kind of weird. And then, yeah, I need to refill my water bottle too. Okay, so I'm just gonna have this guy die basically. He's gonna be my sacrifice. Go ahead and die for me, my dude. Unfortunate. Alright. Oh yeah, so these guys are lagging out right now. Okay, so it's when multiple people are trying to attack the same guy, I think. Or something. Why do they freeze like that? Let's see. Nice, okay, he died. And now if I kill these guys, let's see what happens. Okay, no more glitches anymore, perfect. But yeah, that was weird, that was weird. They're just like freezing. So I think I'm gonna have to fix that. That was the glitch I was trying to look for. So let's see, what is going wrong? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in testing mode and I'm gonna see what's going wrong. Because that way, what I set it up to do is when it's in testing mode, it basically just prints the current state that the entity is in. So if I spawn one of these guys, if I come over here and click this 1, 2, 3, that might have been a bit too many. But yeah, let's go ahead and test it real quick. So yeah, when they all target this guy, yeah, you can see this guy's frozen. I think he was stuck on follow. Okay, I have a different idea. So I'm gonna set it up so that when they're inside of idle state, well, what just happened? There we go. Transparency equals 1. Alright, and so basically I'm just gonna, if I can see like a little cube around the hog, that means that they're inside the idle state. And if it's not transparent, then it means that, or if it is transparent and there's nothing, it just looks like the normal dude, it means they're not in idle. Let me double check that it works like that. So you can see like there's a giant square around him, and when he's walking it goes away, but when he stops walking it should go, yeah, there we go, perfect. So that's just gonna be able to, I have it set up to do that so I can test what state that the hog is in. So if I go ahead and come over here, I spawn this guy, have him fight for me. I just want to see kind of like what state they're in when they're waiting, because that's just gonna help me figure out like where everything's lagging out. So it's not in the idle actually. It's not an idle. That's interesting. It's in probably follow target then. Yeah, why is this guy frozen? So it's not an idle state. It's in a different state that they're just freezing. I'm gonna try I'm also gonna turn off testing mode. But let me try it for the follow target phase. I don't think it is follow target phase, but it's worth a shot. Alright. So if I spawn 3 guys right here and then I spawn my dude, let's go ahead and see if this is gonna fix it up. Oh. Maybe I forgot to spawn a guy. There we go. Wait, no, I did spawn someone. I don't know why I didn't spawn the guy. That's kind of weird. Oh, so yeah, they're freezing in the follow state. That's weird. So right now this guy's trying to follow him, but he's glitching out. So something inside the follow state is freezing. It's probably somewhere here. So if targeted by, if the amount of things that it's targeting by is more than 0, then, and this table is of entities that are currently targeting the current model or current entity. So it checks, it finds the nearest one. If entity exists within that range, it sets the target to that one. If entity doesn't exist in that range, yeah, so let's see what's going on here. So if I come back to the troop and I go to the values. Or no, events. I am connecting the targeted. Yeah, I'm connecting all the events here. Okay, that's good. So this is all working. This is all working. It's something else. Maybe it's inside the Astrolite troop. I wonder if I have it set up differently in here. No, yeah, this is the same. That's the same. Are you thinking of adding races? No. So if you're talking about like races, kind of like in like a Rune Slayer type of thing, I'm not planning on doing something like that just because I don't know. It's just like not my style. Like I don't know where it's coming from actually, even in the first place. But yeah, I don't know. It just seems like a way to get money basically. Which I mean, to be fair, there's always that, but it also means I'm gonna have to like implement like custom like functionality per different player types. And like you're kind of locked into it. Not to mention it's like basically gambling, which I mean, to be fair, gambling is kind of fun, but not like when you're like it's like a 1% chance to like get something good. And yeah, I mean like, yeah, I mean maybe not, maybe not. Imagine getting Flash. The Flash. Maybe I will do races actually. Maybe I will. I'll just add the Flash and I'll add the reverse Flash too, bro. I gotta finish my food, hang on. I am at home alone. I heard something in the kitchen. You're cooking, bro. I'm sorry. There's no other way to put it. Rest in peace, you, bro. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. Listen. The strategy for if there's someone inside your house, bro's cooked. Bro's cooked. Yeah. The strategy. Basically, all you gotta do is just, if it's a robber, you pull up to him. And you start dancing. That's gonna get the robber to go away, bro. Trust me. All you gotta do is put a hand up. Stop robbing me, and then they'll go away, bro. Trust me. I have years of experience in this, bro. Just put a hand up to it, and they'll stop, bro. Yeah, you know you might be kicked though. The backflips method. Yeah. No, so yeah, the new method, bro. If there's someone inside your house, do three backflips and the robber will go away. It was just my calendar, bro. Now your calendar is haunted, bro. It's me, I'm hungry. You guys are crazy, bro. No. It's me, I'm hungry. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought you were talking about like like a stomach growl or something. No, bro was in the pantry. No, yeah, maybe it's me, bro. It might have been me. It might have been me. You never know. I had it stuck with double-sided tape. Yeah, bro. You gotta staple those things to the wall. Or nail them. I don't know. Maybe not actually. Maybe you don't have to. You don't really have to like nail a calendar into the wall actually. Yeah, no, my wall is like empty, bro. I got like nothing on my wall. Please not my cookies, bro. No, I had cookies last stream, you won't believe it. But I ate like the whole package in one day, so I have no more anymore, unfortunately. I'm in your wall, dang. Nah, you guys are crazy, bro. Let's see. Bro, I got super off track. What am I even looking at anymore? I need to go back to my to-do list. No, bro. Yeah, bro. He's in the walls, bro. Yeah, so I already finished this. And I finished this too. But yeah, I gotta fix the bug with the hog state machine. Actually, I think I'll do that later. I'm just gonna keep working on stuff I can just do super easily. Fix hog SM flag on follow target. It's over. Yeah, bro, it's over. No, tragedy indeed, bro. Bro, dang. No, but like I will say, bro, when you're at home alone, bro, you hear a noise. Nah, that stuff is crazy. Like that happened to me once, bro. I won't even lie. I was at home alone. One of my doors opened by itself. Like no windows were open or anything, bro. The door literally just started creaking open, bro. That stuff is so scary, bro. Like I jumped out of my bed. I was like, holy shmody. How do you even get in the walls? I don't have American cardboard walls. It's pure concrete, bro. Dang, bro. Nah, bro. The American hate, bro, is real, bro. Honestly valid, though. Yeah. Paper thin walls. Pure concrete, though. That's insane, bro. Dang, you live in a concrete building, bro. You live in a parking garage. Nah, I'm kidding. I actually don't know what my walls are made of. I think they're like brick or something. They're like wood or something. Maybe they're wood, I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna work on fixing the bug with the hog later. What I'm gonna work on right now is gonna be setting up this thing. So I'm actually gonna go ahead, move this thing, if I can select it. Uh-oh, it's not letting me select it. Right, there we go. I don't know, bro. I don't know either, bro. I don't know either. Everything has to make noise or fall when you're home alone. True, bro. It's always the rats, bro. It's always the rats in the house too. I'm kidding. It's always the cockroaches in your bedroom. It's always. Nah, I'm kidding. I do not have cockroaches. Ability storage goes into here. There we go. But yeah, honestly though, I don't even believe in like ghosts or anything, but like, bro, sometimes like when things just like move like at nighttime, bro, it's so easy to believe in like a ghost that's haunting your house type of thing, even though like physically, like, bro, there's like zero chance that a ghost is haunting you, but like, it's just so easy to believe it sometimes. It's kind of weird, bro. Our brains are made to scare ourselves, bro. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to the Astrolite Sword tier 3, and right here I can go into the script and then I'm gonna just work on the... Oh, I actually don't even have the abilities in this one yet, so I'm gonna go ahead, custom plugin ability script, and then I'm just gonna select this, add ability in 1 and 2. And we're just gonna work, so I already have ability 1 set up, so I'm just gonna copy the script for that real quick. And then I'm also gonna close all these scripts because I don't really need them all. And if I come back to here, I just gotta come back and then paste it in. And we're gonna be working in ability 2. I also need to do a little bit of glow blade stuff, so I'm gonna copy all this, and then we're gonna duplicate this. Control Shift, Control D, and then glow blade. Cockroaches are menaces. I heard my mom scream and call me there. There's a cockroach. Like, bro, what am I supposed to do, bro? True. Now, honestly though, like, bro, what are you supposed to do in that situation, bro? You got two options. You either run away along with your mom, or you have to defeat that thing. And like, to be honest, bro, I'm not trying to defeat it, so maybe I'll just like hide with my mom, bro. Because like cockroaches, bro, they're kind of freaky. Those little things, like, they can fly sometimes. I don't know if they can all fly, but like, bro, little gremlins, bro, they just like pull up and like do stuff. What do they even do, bro? That's the real. Yeah, do backflips on that. Yeah. Do the triple backflip method, bro. That will work sometimes, probably. If you do 3 backflips, bro, they'll feel your aura. The cockroaches will just leave, bro. I've tested it, bro. It's a tried and true method to remove cockroaches from your building. So yeah, right here we're gonna just do abf.spawn ability, and then we're gonna do, what is it called, Astrolite Monolith without a space. And then we're gonna add a table, and inside of here we're gonna come back to the Astrolite ability, and then we're just gonna copy this over here, because I just need to remember what I need. Set up pause, that's gonna be the player dot character humanoid position equals setup position. I tried to do a backflip and fell straight down. Bro, nah, you don't have the ISO speed aura, bro. Unfortunate. No worries though, I've never done a backflip before. Actually, I have on a cockroach, bro. I have, bro. I've done one on a trampoline, actually. I've never done one like on like flat ground, bro. That stuff would be crazy. I'm not trying to like break my neck or anything, that's the thing. Like, honestly, I feel like I could, but like, it's just like something I'm not trying to risk unless I've like practiced before, because all it takes is one mess up, bro. and you're in a wheelchair for the rest of your life, bro. Thankfully, I'm a game developer though, so being in a wheelchair wouldn't be like that big of a deal. I'm fine without my legs, bro. Kidding, of course. Minute consumption. It's gonna take 10, bro. Or no, it's gonna take 20 to spawn the dudes. Maybe 10 actually. And then actually also, I'm gonna have to comment out this. Mana consumption percent equals 0.1, and then health equals 100. So they're gonna spawn with 100 health, and lifetime equals that. I think that's it actually. Maybe I will do a little bit of particle stuff as well, so if I come back to here, I can just named fire abf.emit particle named, and then we're just gonna do model fire, and we're just gonna do for item object actually. We're gonna do 8. Alright, let's try this. And actually also abf dot, I need a reference to some of the other stuff. Why is your background black? Background black. Oh shoot, wait. Was it like this was it like this the whole time? Why did nobody tell me? Bro. Was my screen cut off the whole time, bro? Bro, someone's gotta remind me for that sort of thing, bro. I didn't even check the stream this whole time, and I was just there's just a giant black bar on the side. Oh my, bro. My bad, you guys. Alright, let's get back on the grind though. So yeah. There we go. Ability, and then we actually have to put these. Yeah, bro. Thank you for reminding me though. I didn't realize. My bad. Yeah. No, a tragedy indeed, bro. Alright. Maybe F dot with the glow. Set up glow part. And we're just gonna do blade, glow, blade, and then ti abf.ti underscore 1 glow blade. And then I think this should just work. Okay, let's see, please. Please. And then I have to do my laundry in 5 minutes. Ooh. Bro. Alright, come on, come on, come on. If it works first try, bro, I'm gonna be very happy. Oh, I need to craft a tier 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and craft a tier 3 real quick. Oh shoot, wait, I gotta hide that real quick actually. So if I come back to the Astrolite, see, I gotta come back over here, and then we're gonna glue it to here. Not that one. Handle to glow blade. Glue, and then we're gonna hide this. Alright, and then now it should work. Alright, so ability 1. Uh-oh. It's not glowing. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick. So I mean, everything worked except for the transparency. I wonder why. Wait. Yeah, okay, we have the thing right here. Was I in the right script? Wait, what is this one for? Show and explore. Yeah. I feel like it should have worked. I don't know. Let me try running it again. If it doesn't work, just run it again and hopefully it works this time. If it doesn't work again, then I'll try and figure something out. But there's no errors though, so yeah, and then my inventory keeps doing this weird thing where it doesn't save, but no worries because I can just recraft the item. So let me check with the tier 2 though, so it should be working on the tier 2. Let me double check that. If I press this, okay, you can see the sword glows and everything, got the trail and everything. So yeah, it's working on this. Let me try it for this one though. When I use it on here, yeah, it doesn't make the blade glow. Very interesting. I mean, everything else works though. Let's see. Oh, that's why. I gotta set this to neon. Okay, so that's gonna fix that. I think it's just gonna work now. So I think I can test the second ability too. Alright. Here we go. Okay, so ability 1. Nice, so the blade glows. Maybe I'll have this tiny part glow as well. Maybe not actually. I don't really care that much. And then second ability, come on. Oh shoot. So yeah, it spawns the big thing. And you can spawn your teammates. So it's working. But it also doesn't destroy itself, and it kind of just like, it spawns in the wrong position. So also I want it to spawn with like big particles where it's just like boom, explosion, and then it spawns and like it's kind of like, or maybe I'll have it transparent fade in. I think I'll do that actually. So I think I'll do that. So fade object transparency 2. So I'm gonna do object, which is gonna be the, what is it called? Object as in, alright. So I'm gonna do it for model, glow, rock, and then I think that's it, yeah, glow and rock. Glow to 0, and I'm gonna do it by TI 1.5, and I'm gonna do it for the rock as well. No way my sister stole my chips. Bro, backflip method, bro, it works every time. Dang, bro, that was a tragedy though. Listen. yeah, just test the new method, bro. Oh. No, bro. Bro, you gotta get your get back though. Let's see. What is a technique, bro? What is the way to get it back, bro? Just snitch, bro. No, I'm kidding. Just snitch on your sister, bro. Let's see. That should work. That should work. And then I think I should probably fade the glow in as well. Fade, glow, set up glow light, sets brightness tweens to position. So I think I gotta set this to, oh, it's already set to 0, perfect. Steal her cookies, we can divide it 50-50. Dang, bro. Yeah, she doesn't have cookies. Bro, if she doesn't have cookies, bro, let's see. Bro, just steal her whole entire room, bro. Steal her whole entire setup, bro. Steal her whole bed, bro. Just like put it inside like the garage. Put it outside, put it for sale. And then make it steal her RAM. Yeah, bro. No, bro. Infinite money glitch, bro. Just steal your sister's RAM. Steal the RAM from your sister's iPhone, bro. Bro. Da, 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 da. Oh wait, that's for the blade though. Ashlight, monolith, glow, point light. Light, so yeah, right now it's set to 3. I'm gonna set to 0 and it's gonna fade to 3. 3, comma, or abf dot ti underscore 15 and then 3. There we go. So yeah, we're fitting all that in. I think it's as good as that. We also, oh, that's right, we need to set the position, set a position plus the height of the hitbox, so hitbox dot size dot y divided by 2. Perfect. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. think. We will see. Yeah, it's kind of weird that my inventory keeps like resetting though. I'm gonna have to fix that for sure before I do any like testing. Okay, let's go ahead and pull out our tier 3. And then if I press 5, what the... Oh, I forgot to finish the code. Whoops. So... Oh yeah, right there. Secondary one. Or wait, no. What? Where's this air come from? Position plus vector 3 dot new. Oh, it's right here. Because there's one for the vector, one for the outside for the C-frame, one for the pivot. There we go. I think my sister's gonna kill me. What should I do? Bro, what you should do is escape that room, bro. Escape the building. And then bro, while you're outside, bro, take a bus. Take a bus to the moon, bro. Go to the moon. And you can be the second person to take a step on the moon. Woo! I don't think that worked though. I think it's because they're already... I gotta set the transparency to 1. Sell the RAM, buy a cheaper one, give it back to her, keep the profit, easy money. True. Dang, bro. Now you guys are plotting, bro. You guys are plotting. Holy crap. Dang. I don't know if you're ever gonna find any. I guess cheaper though. If you sell it and then buy a cheaper version, bro. Yeah, you should like sell the one that you have, and then get like 1 megabyte RAM, bro. 1 megabyte stick of RAM, if that's a thing, bro. runs YouTube at 0.1 FPS, bro. Alright, let's see. So when I press 5... Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? And then if I were to press E... Yes. There we go. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but at the same time... So you can spawn like a maximum of 5, and then you can keep spinning after as well. But the thing is, right now, it doesn't fade away, so I have to set it up so that it fades away as well. So what I'm gonna do is a task.wait. It's gonna last maybe like 20 seconds, and then cleanup event fire. And it's on the cleanup event, all we're gonna do is we're gonna fade everything to 0. And then we're gonna task.wait 1.5 and then disconnect the model and then destroy. We don't need a script destroy because the model is part of the script. There we go. We're also gonna disable the prox prompt.enabled equals false. There we go. Give her a DDR1. Yeah, bro. The DDR1s, bro. I don't even know what the different versions are, bro. I won't even lie. All I know is there's DDR4, DDR3. I don't even know what those mean though, that's the thing. DDR, that stands for like what? Yeah, I don't even know. DDR. DDR. Yeah, who knows, bro? Who knows? Alright, let's Final test. I think this should be working. Let's see. So if I press 5, boom, we spawn the thing in. We can spawn our dudes in and everything. Let's say I wanted to fight like a bunch of dudes over here. Oh no, there's an army of enemies. Boom, boom, boom. Oh wait, I shouldn't be fighting these guys. I'll have these guys fight for me. Maybe spawn up a couple more enemies and everything. Boom, you can see like, oh, they're fighting and everything. Yo, let's go, let's go. Yeah, fight for me, my soldiers. Oh, and the thing's gone. I wasn't watching, shoot. Let me spawn another one. And I'll spawn another troop. Nice. Bro, everything is working. I got my whole army. Maybe I should set their cooldown to be a little bit faster because they still got a whole long time of cooldown, so I think it'd be better if they had like they expire a little bit faster. Oh, and oh shoot. Getting errors. Get distance to entity, and that's being called from cast to entity complete. That's from here. Chase. Yeah, so I should be, every time I do a check, I should be making sure. Whoops. DDR1 is like the tech of the 2000s. Oh, dang. Yeah. Give it the 2000s chips, bro. Alright. If, not ent f. Entity exists. Model. Then return end. Alright, and then I should fix that. Get distance to entity. What's that an error with? I can sell her too, dang bro. Oh my, yeah. Yeah, I guess if you're while you're selling your RAM, you might as well just sell a whole human as well. Fair enough, bro. Yes, sir. Where's this air coming from? Execute. Now we're executing. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, I gotta do my laundry. Shoot, I gotta go get my laundry. So yeah, once I'm finished with this, I'm gonna go get my laundry and I'll be back in like a few minutes. Type of thing. I just gotta figure out what's going wrong. If not entity exists. Oh yeah, that's the error I already saw. Oh, I think it's the same error. Okay, so yeah, that should fix that actually, because it's the cast to complete. Yeah. No sister, 99% of problems solved. True, bro. Very true. Nah, bro. I have a sister, bro. I think you're right, bro. The technique is just to remove her from the equation. Bro. Let's see. Module.await object setup. That's fine. Yeah. So let's see. Why is this not fading? TI transparency equals transparency. I felt like it faded a bit too fast. Brightness equals 0. Let me try running it again. I want to see if I can fix it. Okay, yeah, I just want to see how it, I just want to see how it fades away, basically. How the monolith fades away. It should just like start fading away and then it should be good to go. We'll see. let's see. Dang, a little bit laggy. And then I come over here, test forge. I craft up this dude, and then I'm gonna go ahead and equip it, and then press 5. So it fades in, but when it fades out, it's kind of weird. Just gotta wait 20 seconds. I'll spawn some dudes as well. Cause I remember it kind of just like flashed away, I think. Oh no, it's working. Okay, never mind, it's working. Perfect. I mean, in that case, all I gotta do is adjust the cooldown on these dudes, so that they kind of die faster. Because I think that 3 minutes is a little bit too long. So maybe I'll do like 1.5 minutes. So I'll do 1.5. That way they don't just stay with you for like a whole eternity to fight for you, basically. And maybe I'll have them have 80 health instead of 100. And then the cost of the ability. So the cooldown for the monolith is going to be 20 seconds. Or maybe even like 25 seconds. Mana consumption is going to... Or no, maybe it's going to be 30. Consumption cost to spawn the monolith is going to be 10. So yeah. So now when I spawn the monolith, it's going to cost 10. And then when I spawn troops from the monolith, it's going to cost 20 per. And then if that works, if everything works, then I think I'm ready to work on the Orichalcum ability, which, bro, we're moving up the ranks, bro. Okay, let's see. 5. Thing spawns in. It costed 10. Nice. I spawned a troop in. Perfect. I spawned in 5 troops. Or 4, I guess. 5, yeah. And then I can do all my fighting and everything. I spawned a bunch of enemies. Did bro to the laundry. After this. Alright, let me just test these dudes real quick. Hang on. They're kinda weak though, I won't lie. I kinda gotta help them. Yes sir. There we go. And I want to see what happens when they run out of their cooldown. They should just die. Let's see. So yeah, the white bar right beneath their name is the lifetime of their basically lifespan, basically. So they can either die from losing their health or they can die from the cooldown. Let's see. Come on. I'm pretty sure it should just straight up work, but it's good to just make sure. They should all die at the same time as well. There we go. Nice, okay. So yeah, they do die after the cooldown ends. The 3 great questions no one could answer. One of them, did C4 do his laundry? Potentially, you never know. I mean, I started it, bro, but like maybe I didn't finish it. But I mean, alright, but yeah, everything's working. You know what that means? If I come back over here, it means this. Ba-da-ba-ba. We are done. We are done with that one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more abilities. That's it, bro. 6 more abilities, and we're done. And I can start working on the armor system. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, we just gotta work on the Orichalcum. Actually, let me double check. What was the Orichalcum description? Summons an Orichalcum creature. Creature has 100 health. That's kind of weak, actually. But it does level up on the second ability, so maybe I'll leave it like that. And yeah, basically, the Orichalcum creature is just a stronger version of the Adamantite troop. But yeah, I am going to go ahead. We are not done. We are at Venom, bro. Yeah, bro. We are Venom, bro. I am Venom. We are Venom. Yeah. Yes, sir, bro. That's a fire movie also. But yeah, I gotta do my laundry, so I'm also gonna refill my water bottle because this thing is empty. And then I'll be back in maybe like 30 minutes-ish. 20 minutes. Well, all I gotta do is just bring everything in like a little basket. But like the thing is like, it's in like a different building, so I have to like go kind of far. Give me early access. Not yet, bro. Not yet, bro. I gotta do the testing phases and everything first, bro. Unfortunately. And also, even if I did, there's like really, like, the things that you've been seeing like on the stream, bro. That's everything I've got, bro. So there's really nothing yet. So not yet, bro. Not yet. But when the time comes, bro. Yes, sir, bro. Everybody's gonna be able to play it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go do my laundry. Let's see, what should I play? Am I allowed to like watch like other YouTube? Maybe I should. You know what? What if I watch my own videos, bro, while I'm away, bro? Is that a high level technique, bro? Maybe it's a high level technique. while I'm away, you guys can watch my own videos, bro. I just don't want to get copyright striked if I watch something else. Slayer Dev. Let's see, what video should we watch? What video should you guys watch? No, you're not. No, you guys just can just like listen to music, I guess. All right, I'll be back in 20 minutes. Holy schmoly. Oh man. I'm making the game. It's quite difficult. I started recently, but I'm trying. Yeah, bro, it is hard, bro. That's just the way it goes. I'm also making a game. Or wait, I just read that. I think I'm working on them too. I just don't have a good idea, bro. That's also hard too. But the ideas is hard too. Putting them into practice is harder than I thought. Yeah, it's really hard to like code actual games. But like once you get the hang of it, bro, it's like second nature, bro. Ideas are complex. I just don't know where to start. Yeah, honestly, bro, maybe I will on this like my first. Yeah, the laundry's done. Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, but I do have like my first like here real quick. Dev. Like my first devlog, yeah. I think it's this one. I'm gonna mute myself though, cause I'm not trying to listen to myself. But like, you can see like this is kind of like how it used to look, bro. This is how it used to look, bro. Look at this. And this was what? 2024 December. So this is like exactly 2 years ago, basically. Bro, look at this thing. Still got the same enemy model. I had to like revamp the whole entire enemy model. Look at this inventory system, bro. This is the OG stuff. But yeah, like this is kind of like what it takes. Like you just gotta start somewhere, and you can already tell. Like it used to look like this. Now it looks like. Well, I don't have it open, but like now it looks different, right? So like as long as you start, you can always like increase, like improve everything later on. And yeah, you can see like I have the companion system. I did a couple revamps to it as well, but I still gotta work on that. I'm gonna do that later though, because I did like a whole like entity update and everything, and like I would say yeah, just figure out like which systems you need, and you can just use those. But yeah, let's just go ahead and start working on the Orichalcum system. Orichalcum Reaver. So that's gonna be on the Orichalcum weapon. So I think here, let's see, on the to-do, let's see if I finish everything. I finished the creature, monolith, voting. Yeah, perfect. So we did everything. We did all of this. Actually, and I was thinking maybe I would put it in a new to-do list where I can see like all my old stuff. Let's see, projects. Oh, this is the wrong thing. Ancient logs, yeah, bro. That's just how it is, bro. Yeah. Backlog to do. I'm gonna make a new one for previous to-dos. And that way I can just throw in like old stuff that I've done. Because I think it's fun to be able to see like what I've already worked on. Because I've just been like removing them from my to-do list, but I think it'd be fun to be able to look back, figure out everything that I've done in the previous days. So yeah, maybe I'll just do that for later. But yeah, Orichalcum weapon, I'm gonna have to work on number 1. I gotta make the Orichalcum Reaver model, so that's gonna be the entity model, and then I'm gonna need the spawn particle, the what else do I need? Spawn particle, AI system, attack. So actually, I think for the Orichalcum Reaver, I'm gonna have multiple attack patterns. So it's gonna be attack 1 animation, attack 2 animation, and then final attack animation plus ability, and then reuse ability to regenerate health, and then upgrade on second legendary on tier 3 sword. And then idle, actually with the animations, I'm gonna throw in idle animation, and then we're gonna need the movement animation, and maybe I think it'd be fun to have it where the head can like watch things like a head movement script. So kind of like in Minecraft where like animals look at you and everything. I'm having a problem with weapons / tools. I don't understand how to configure your damage area, etc, etc. For me at least, how I did it was it's basically just like a little thing that so like if I were to come over here, I should put like a little value in here for the rarity. So rarity, you can see on this one, it's epic. The Orichalcum sword is epic, and then basically from here, any UI that needs like the sword, it can just come over here and figure out, okay, Orichalcum sword, what's the rarity? It's just gonna come into here, and it's gonna check rarity. Oh, it's epic. Okay, I can do anything that an epic item would do, basically. That's kind of how I did it. And like for like weapon, for damage, I threw that into here. It's like damage right now is 85 for the weapon, and so all it would take to like buff the weapon is just to like, if I set this to 100, suddenly the weapon does 100 damage. Or if I set this to 85, now it does 85 damage. And like that's like how it takes, all it takes to balance my weapons and everything, which is how I wanted to do it. Yeah, it's kind of weird like that, but for me it works. The thing is, if you can brainstorm a way to do something, that's all it takes, bro. That's all it takes. Where do you design your weapons? Let me get my iPad, bro. Hang on. This is where I design my thingies. Hang on. So you can see, this is gonna be kind of weird. I gotta move my things. Oh, my thing was like in the way the whole time. Okay. So you can see, bro, and then this is the future stuff. This is the stuff I'm gonna add later once I'm finished with everything else. And so yeah, I basically just draw these on the iPad, literally on the Notes app. Yeah, you can't even really tell like what these are. Yeah, these are like the planned weapons that I'm gonna add once the game is like fully finished and everything. But yeah, I mean, I have other plans as well, but those are like the big ones. So yeah, I just throw everything on the iPad and then just draw it out and everything. I see, yeah, basically just, that's kind of works. Where do you model them? Blender, actually, with the new Orichalcum Reaver, I'm gonna have to model it as well. So I'll kind of show like my process for that too. Yeah, for me, it's super easy to work with Blender instead of working in the Roblox. So like, let's say, I can show you kind of like all the different models. So let's say I wanted to show you the binary sword. This is the 3D model for it. And it's actually, it looks crazy, or I don't even know if it looks really crazy, but it looks more complex than it actually is. Like, to make this, I think I probably made this on stream as well. So like on one of my previous streams where I was modeling, it'd be one of the very early ones. Like it doesn't take that long to make one of these things either. And that's the reason I'm able to make like multiple tiers, because I don't make my models complex. I could make them complex and like have a bunch like design and everything, but number one, that's gonna make the performance for the game a lot worse, and number two, it's just I have to do that for every tier, so it's gonna be a lot more work as well. That's why I'm going with a low poly for everything. But yeah, let's go back into the to-do, and I'm just gonna figure out what else I need to do. So that's everything for the ability 1, I think. So spawn particle and recharge particle. So I'm gonna actually because yeah, when I reuse the ability, it's gonna reheal its model and everything. So, and then if I come back to over here, summons Orichalcum, particles and troop NPC system, 5-minute duration. Yeah, I'm gonna need a duration system too. So duration 3 min, and then the insignia. So that's gonna be basically just the same as the platinum thing. Gain strength for all characters inside. So Orichalcum insignia, give all entities within radius the, or actually yeah, I'm just gonna put it in a different, give strength within a circle, Orichalcum buff effect. I tried Blender and I didn't understand anything. No worries, bro. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and start working on the Orichalcum Reaver, and I'll kind of show you like my process. My process is not the best process for sure either. The way I do things is like not super good, but I mean for me it works. So number one of the things I do, I delete all the starting stuff. If you're wondering how I'm moving my thing, all it takes, you take the middle mouse button. This is actually a button if you didn't know on the mouse. You can like rotate like that. And if you hold shift while doing it, you can move around like this. So I can like go like this and this. Those are the two controls I use all the time to like move around and everything, to like look around. And that's like how I do yeah. So let's say I wanted to like make something that's like scaled to the player. Like maybe like I want something that's 2 times as big as the player. So first off, I need to get the player right, because I don't know how big the player is. So I have it somewhere here. Let's see. 3D imports. I don't know what happened to my weapon import, but it keeps removing itself. It's kind of weird. Either way, we should be fine. I'm gonna... What the... Yeah, so you can see like I just pull in this. So now I got like a little dude that I can use as a reference. And so let's say, okay, I want to make something that's 2 times as big as the player. All I gotta do is make it up to this height. So I would like go ahead and click add, mesh, plane, and I'm gonna hide this folder as well. And so when you build a plane, it's gonna just like spawn a little flat plane basically. Plane is just like a square. And if I press G to move, now it's following my mouse. If I press Z, it moves on the up axis. So Z is up, and you can see like right here, you can use this as like a reference. If I want to move it to the side, it's X, or to the up, forwards and backwards, it's Y. You can't really tell because it's right in front of me, but like if I were to go like this, you can see it's going that way. So for now, all I'm going to do, press tab, go to edit mode. So when you're in edit mode, you can adjust each of the different points of the model. And by using that, if you press A, it selects everything. So you can press A to select everything. And these are things that the more you use it, it just comes to you. It just comes to you. Like at first, like I couldn't do a single thing basically. But actually, so oh, you know what? I gotta design the model first, because I actually don't have a design for the Reaver. So first off, I have to actually go into paint.net. This is where I design my stuff. And I'm gonna pull up my pen. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect this thing. It's just like a digital thing, because I mean technically I could draw with a mouse, but I mean I'm not trying to do that. Too confusing, my brain hurts. Yeah, bro, my bad, bro. Yeah, it is a big process, and the thing is, unless you're actually like doing it like to like actually make something, it's kind of hard to learn. Like you can't just like learn Blender. You have to need to use Blender to learn how to use it, is how I feel. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Oh shoot. Oh, my thing is, dang, how do I, shoot, I gotta replug in my mouse, dang it. There we go. Alright, and now we can, there we go. Why is it in it? Let's see. There we go. So, first step, I kind of don't like drawing on white. There we go. So, Orichalcum Reaver, I mean, what would that look like? I mean, what could that be? I'm thinking something kind of scary, so like and the thing is, I already have the idea for the armor set up, so I kind of already do have an idea of what I want to go for. But I think like, so this is like the head. It's gonna have like a crazy looking like mouth and everything. These are like the teeth. This is the eye. And maybe I could like color this in red too as well. I think I'm gonna have these like little things glow and everything. I found this AI, it can turn my drawings into 3D models. Honestly, if it works, it works. Whatever is fastest, bro. What is fastest and can get the product that you need, the most accurate. But yeah, what I will say is learning like 3D modeling software is something that's super useful, just for like in general purpose. But yeah, what matters is that you're getting like a 3D model in the first place. So whatever gets that for you, that's kind of what matters. Blender has like thousands of tools. True, bro, true. Also, if you can learn how to use Blender, it's also I think it's turning into like an editing software right now. I've been seeing a lot of editing tutorials on it. So I think learning how to use Blender for like that, even just for like the editing as well, as could be super useful as well. But yeah, I think so. For the Reaver, I'm gonna go for a similar approach where it's gonna be like a kind of floating. But yeah, learning how to use Blender is very future-proof, basically, is what I'm trying to say. There's nothing bad that's gonna come from learning how to use the software, any software actually. So yeah, these are kind of like a cloth scraps, basically, is what I'm going for. And then the arms are gonna be like a, so it's gonna, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have like this, and then it's gonna have like a beam. So it's gonna be like a red beam that goes back to the body. It's gonna be like kind of like this, and it's gonna connect like the arms are like a beam type of thing. And then the hands are gonna be like giant claws, kinda. Yeah, I mean, like, this design doesn't look super good, but I mean, it should be easy to 3D model. I think my game is finished. What? Wait, did you just make it in like 2 hours? Wait, bro, wait, yeah, no, we're gonna test this thing, bro. Send the name, bro. We're testing your game too, bro. What was it called? You're gonna have to send a link. We're testing 2 games today, bro. Da 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 da. Say something like this, and then I'm gonna do the same thing with the previous, where there's like a little fire below it. And then maybe it's gonna go lighter like this. I think I'm gonna do more custom fire for this one. It's gonna be something more like this. The game is probably not the Flash. Dang, what is that supposed to mean, bro? Not the Flash. Not a Flash. Not a Flash. What does that mean, bro? The words, bro, what do they mean? Okay. Send a link in the chat, bro, and let's go ahead and test it, bro. I'm gonna test it, bro. And then, let's see, what else do I want to throw in here? So, I mean, something like this should work. And then from the side view, I need to do side view as well, so I'll work on that now. So let's see, I think I want to go like, something like this, where it's like the eyes right here. I can't find it. I'll invite you on Roblox. Here, let me plug in my mouse real quick. It's gonna be crazy, bro. Okay, I think this is a alright design for now. And then let me go ahead and move. Oh, I drew it all on the background. Looks, it didn't matter that way. Anyways. Probably not the Flash. Yeah, go ahead and invite me, and then we can all just join on it. Maybe I can. Oh. W name. Yeah, bro. Yes, sir. You know what we should do, bro? We should play Jailbreak. We should rob a bank, bro. We should rob a bank. But first, we gotta test this game. What other games are there? Let's see. Oh yeah, Shawarma. Shawarma. Bro, that game is scary, bro. I played that for like a few minutes, bro. Nah, they started like playing this music, bro, and I like jump scared. It jump scared me, bro. I forgot I made it in my alt. Dang, bro. Unfortunate. Yeah, let me add you. Let me add you. Is this you? I don't want to accept a friend for like a bot account on accident or something. I smashed my hand on the keyboard while making it, and now my username is everywhere. Unfortunate, bro. Like every game, bro. That's just how it is, bro. This is the best name, though. This is the best name. Is this you here? It's nope. It's oh shoot. Who did I just accept? Oops. Let me remove that friend. Oh wait, FD. Oh no. I think I know that person though. I think I know that person. It's oh it is you. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, just making sure. Yeah, cause like something crazy also like if I go to my like people who are following me, bro, there is so many bot accounts. Like let me show what I'm talking about. Like followers. If I go to my followers, bro, I'm followed by like 100 different like bot accounts, bro. It's kind of scary. Maybe not actually. Alright, never mind. Maybe they removed them. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. But no, I remember there used to be like a ton of bots. Maybe they started removing them. I'm not sure. Alright, bro. I'm ready to test this game though. Hello. What's up, bro? What's up? We're about to test a game real quick. We're about to test a game. Yeah, just invite me to the game and then I'll join it. While I'm waiting though, we're gonna play a little bit of Blox Strike, bro. The better version of Counter-Strike, bro. Nah, I'm kidding, bro. Counter-Strike is fun though. Yeah, just invite me and then I'll join on it. Terrorist, bro. Dang, I already lost one. I haven't even played the game, bro. That's crazy. Alright. This is gonna be so much aura, bro. Okay. Watch this, watch this. Boom. Okay. This is how a master does it. This is how a master does it. Come out here. And they come from over here. So I throw a grenade right here. They're done. Where are they? Where are they? Where's the enemy? I think I messed up. Oh my gosh. Oh, Alright, I need my redemption. I think I need to run the sniper, bro. I need to run the sniper. And then also, by the way, just invite me to the game when you're ready, bro. I'll join on it. I'm just doing this for now. For a little bit of a yeah, peek it. Peek it, my friends. Come on. Okay. Come on. Oh, my teammate died. Oh, I might be done. Come on, peek it, boy. Peek it, boy. Oh, you saw that though. You saw that though. Bro, you have Billerman in your followers, bro. Yeah, bro. It's because I have aura, bro. Did you see that kill that I just got, bro? It's because I have aura, bro. What can I say, bro? The aura farmer has Builderman as a follower, of course, bro. That's just the way it goes. Doesn't he follow everybody though? Wait. Oh, I flashed myself. Die! Die! Oh! Yes, one shot. Oh, there's another guy here! What the heck? There's gonna be one guy right here. Where is he at? Oh, no way! How did I lose that, bro? I'm out of here, bro. GG. He doesn't follow me. Maybe he stopped following people. I don't know. My account is pretty old, so... Bro, maybe David Bazooki just followed me, bro. He manually found my YouTube channel with 70 subscribers. And then he followed me, bro. That'd be funny. Da, 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 da. Let's see, what other games are there? What other games are there? Spin a Betty, bro. Nah, different day, bro. On a different day, I'll try that game. Let's see. Tower of Hell. Nah, I'm not trying to do it. Make it beat and donate. they made FL Studio and Roblox, dang. Convince the crazy. I'm not paying Robux to play that, bro. Bro, that is crazy. That's what I'm saying, bro. Now, some people build some crazy stuff. Based on a true story. Oh, there we go. Probably not a flash. Let's see this game. Oh, shoot. Oh, yo. Yo, let that sink in. I got kicked, bro. I got kicked, bro. I got kicked. No, let me rejoin, bro. I need to get my get back. Wait, said the whole game. Hang on, let me rejoin, bro. I didn't see the full game, bro. It's alright though. I can probably find it from here. Creations. Oh, it's not here. Dang it. Bro, rejoin. I'm trying to play that game again. I have not seen no one else with Builderman following them. When did he stop following players? When did Builderman stop following users? 2014. Oh. Yo, bro. I'm just an OG, bro. I have the Unk status, bro. Bro, I've outed myself as an Unk, bro. That's just the way it is, though. 2014, that was a long... That was 12 years ago, dang. I didn't know my account was that old. But I guess it is, though. No, wait. What's the strategy here? How do I not get kicked from the... Is this the whole game? Is this the whole game? Hang on. What if I hide from this? No. Oh, shoot, bro. Yeah, let that sink in, bro. The sink comes in. Oh, it just clicked, bro. That's why. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Bro, it sunk in, bro. The sink sank in, bro. That's something, bro. I like the game, bro. GG, bro. That game has aura, bro. I can say that for sure. Case unboxing, bro. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna unbox one box. If I get a knife, I will give everybody here $1 if I get a knife in the first box. $1 to everybody here if I unbox the knife. This is for you guys. This is for you guys. I'll be $5 for them. How do I unbox the knife?
This is a game where every unboxing is a roll of the dice, literally.
Alright, I do not need a tutorial to play this game, bro.
Here's $10. Why don't you try your luck at a few cases?
First case, let's see it.
To open your first case, find the cases tab at any case and then click open.
Alright, you guys ready? If I get a knife, everybody here gets $1. Everybody here gets $1 if I get a knife. Oh, unfortunate, bro. That's just the way it goes, bro. Sorry, guys. No knife for you guys. Alright, I'm out of here, bro. Okay. You guys are both on the case grind, bro. No, don't get addicted to gambling, you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna keep working on the design real quick. But also, send me your other game. What was it called? The other one. If you want to, of course. Cause I'm interested, bro. I'm interested. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna keep working on the design for this guy. See, it's just gonna be sharp teeth. The body itself is gonna be like kind of thicker. I'm lagging so bad. Yeah, bro, the cake's opening, bro. It's just like that, bro. They had like a whole tutorial for that game, bro. Like, I don't know, some games don't need tutorials, I feel like. And that's one game that doesn't need a tutorial, bro. I don't know, maybe it does, I don't know. I think my game will need a tutorial for sure though, because like if it's a game that is like has something that you've never seen like in a different game, maybe that in that case it needs a tutorial. But like for games where like it's pretty obvious what you're supposed to be doing and it's like a straightforward system, I don't know if they really need tutorials. Yeah, let's see. So it's gonna be kind of like this, where the arms are like disconnected. The body, it's gonna have like the red hole right here. And it's gonna have like a kind of glowing outline type of thing, like this. The eye is gonna be glowing too. Kind of like that, and then oh, of course, I need the specs on the side too. So it'll be kind of like this, where it's gonna have one spike here and one spike coming in the front. So that's kind of like the side view, I think. And these are gonna be glowing too. Yes, sirree. Yeah, kind of like this. There we go, something like that should work. And then maybe I'm gonna also have like a little like cloth as well from the arm. Kind of like that. And yeah, once I'm done with the 3D model, I think I'm probably gonna end the stream right there, just because I do still have to fold my laundry before it gets cold, because then it's gonna get like a bunch of like what is it called, warps, not warps, but like creases. So I want to fold it before it gets super cold. See, I'm just gonna 3D model all this out, or at least start on the 3D modeling, and then next stream I'm gonna work on the AI system for it, which it should just be straight up copy and paste. And then other than that, I think that's about it. The AI system and the effects. But yeah, it should just be as simple as just like copy and pasting in a lot of stuff, because a lot of the systems I've already made before, so I can just copy. But yeah, for now I just gotta get this fire effect to look good. My game is lagging too much today, bro. Sometimes restarting your computer, like turn off, wait 5 seconds, 10 seconds, turn it back on, bro. That might work, bro. Maybe not though, I don't know. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, I mean, like, if my computer's ever lagging a ton, that's my go-to, is just turn off and turn back on. And I think this is about it for the design. I think I should have it tiered though, where like the first tier looks a little bit uglier than the second tier. So this is gonna be like the second tier, the first tier is gonna look different. But for now, I can just work with this. I think I'll kind of freestyle it first here. And then, yeah, we'll take it from there. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and work on 3D modeling this thing out. So I got the design. I'm just gonna go ahead and save it as a photo. And this is gonna go into SRO data, and it's gonna be the, what is it called? Orichalcum Reaver. Perfect. Okay, saved. So I can exit out of this, and then if I come into object mode, I can drag in my picture. There we go. And now I can use this for scale. See, I think I want it to be about like this size. It should be bigger than the player for sure. Something like that. And then for the other side, it's gonna be, let me go ahead and drag in the second picture. Oh shoot, I accidentally closed. So inside of images, I'm just gonna go ahead and drag in the second one, and then I can use this as basically a reference. The heck is that? It's the new monster. It's the new entity that's gonna be in the game, bro. Yes, sir, bro. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be cool. I feel like it's gonna have aura, bro. This thing is gonna have aura for sure. And so at this point, I don't even need the bundle anymore, so I can just delete it. There we go, and I can just work with this. Why did the pictures go invisible? But yeah, let me make sure everything is correctly heighted. So on here, it's right there. On here, it's way too high, so I'm gonna have to bring it down. To like around here. Let me see what it looks like. Perfect. Alright. So I can just go ahead and start modeling it up real quick. Number one, I gotta make sure that it's centered though, so I'm gonna go ahead and center it real quick. And then over here, I'm gonna go into skeleton view, and also I'm gonna go ahead and also, with these both of the photos, I'm gonna set the opacity to 0.2. That way I can see through. Or maybe 0.8. Doesn't seem to be working. Oh, I was working on the wrong one. 0.2. There we go. So basically you're gonna be able to summon like a giant monster with the ability for the other one. And yeah, I want it to delete vertices, and then I'm gonna add a mirror modifier. And it's gonna mirror across the X. Perfect. And then clipping. There we go. I think AI cannot create 3D models of this. Yeah, I think AI is very limited in the way where you can't like make exactly what you're trying to create. That's why I think that it's pretty nice to be able to just build the things that you need. Just because, yeah, like number one, like if you have the ability to create like what you need, basically anything you need you can just build yourself. Um, but I think like where AI is good is like if you need something like an idea built super fast, it can be super useful. But you can see like let's see, I think I want it, the front of the head should be a little bit extruded, so I'm gonna bring these out over here like this, and I'm gonna also bring everything forward so I can kind of figure out where it should go. So yeah, something like this, and then I'm probably gonna have to subdivide this, and then what I'm gonna do is take this and bring it over here and then subdivide it again. And then right here I'm gonna bring it over here, and then I'm gonna extend. So this is the back of the head. I'm gonna extend these two. Kind of like that. And it looks kind of weird right now, but that's also because I gotta subdivide this, and I gotta subdivide this, and this as well. And then what I can do is, if I come up here, I just gotta bring them to the same position. Kind of like that, and then like that. And then this is gonna also merge to this one as well. And then I'm gonna delete all faces, and then, oh shoot, delete only faces. Gotta go, my parents are back home. See ya. Bro, I'll see you around. Thanks for dropping by. Yes sir, yes sir. That's how it is, that's how it is. But yeah, we'll have to test your game later, bro. We'll have to test your game later. Delete only faces, and then I'm gonna refill everything, and let's see how this looks. So it looks kind of weird, but this is, you have to remember, this is only the top of the head. But yeah, I mean, so far I think we're onto something. Also, I think, I don't know if I like the way this head is angled, so I'm probably gonna try and go something like this, where it's also, oh, I gotta subdivide this and, whoops, select these two and subdivide, and then put it like that. And this should also probably be connected to this. Actually, I should probably subdivide this one more time and then connect it to here. There we go. Yes sir, yes sir. Kinda like that. And then it's doing like that weird thing, but that's because I just gotta delete, oh whoops, delete only faces, and then refill everything. And I think, yeah, I might have messed up. Yeah, sometimes when you have like weird shapes, it's gonna mess up. So I'm just gonna have to probably manually fill it up. No worries though, I just gotta select the vertices and then do it manually. Kind of like that, and then I'm gonna also play the music again. Let's see, so I think for this one I'm gonna do fill in this and then fill in that. And for the bottom it's just simple squares. There we go. And then A and then Shift N. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is good for the top of the head. So So now I can start working on probably the lower jaw. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add a plane, bring it up. Oops, maybe a little bit too high. And then I'm gonna start working on the jaw. So I think I can start it kind of like this. Same thing, I'm gonna need the mirror modifier. I'm gonna delete these vertices, and then clipping, and then extrude on the X. Let's see. And I'll try some like weird design like this. If it doesn't work, I'll just simplify it, I think. And then I'm just gonna start filling things in. Let's see, maybe I want to kind of like that, and then that, and then like this, and then like this, and then like this. Oh. It looks a little weird because I need to fix the front side as well. So if I come back to here, all I gotta do, I'm gonna turn on this, and then I'm gonna start manipulating it so that it fits the shape. Yes sir, bro, it's looking alright. I think I kind of like the way it looks. But yeah, of course, like it needs like a little bit of a lip here. Yeah, I don't think it looks right like this. So how do I want to do this actually? Maybe if I bring this up. And then let's see, I think I gotta tip this up a little bit as well. Kind of like that. Let's see how that looks. Ooh. This is something. And you have to remember, this is without teeth. It's gonna look crazy with the teeth in. I think this should also... kind of like that. And I think for this one it's gonna go out like that. And then this one's gonna go out as well. Yeah, okay, this is looking alright, this is looking alright. Dang, I just got really sleepy just now, holy cow. Whoa. Okay, maybe I think I will actually do this on a different day. I just got really tired just now, holy cow. Oof. Yeah, let me go ahead and save this real quick. New folder, or Callum, and then reverse. So I'm gonna go ahead and save it real quick. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna work on this on a different day. But I mean, so far I think this is good progress. I just gotta keep working on it later. But yeah, think, because I do need to still finish my laundry and everything. And I got everything that I wanted to get done, so I think I'm gonna probably end it here. But yeah, let's see. I'm just gonna go ahead and close everything up real quick. Alright, so we're gonna work on the Reaver model. And all that stuff should be pretty simple. But yeah, for now, I think we're chilling here. So, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, dang, you can see the background on my entire screen. It's like sunny now, bro. It's sunny now. So yeah, make sure, I'll see you guys around. Make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye bye.